About half a century ago, the Su-15 was considered one of the sky killers. With good aerodynamic design and powerful engines, the Sukhoi Su-15 could carry cannons and extremely powerful missiles as an interceptor fighter. However, the fate of the Su-15s was tied to scandals of mistakenly shooting at passenger aircraft. In 1978, Su-15 shot at the planes of the Korean airline, killing 2 people. In 1981, again, the Su-15 shot at an Argentina cargo airlines, CL-14, killing 3 people. It culminated in 1983 when a Su-15TM shot down a Korean Air Boeing 707, killing 269 passengers. This event brought about serious diplomatic crisis. The US contended that the Soviet Union had deliberately shot down the passenger plane, while the Soviet Union denied the allegations. It was not until recently that it was discovered that the Su-15 mistakenly shot this passenger plane when it got lost in the Soviet airspace. The Su-15 thought it was an American spy plane. After all attempts to communicate with the aircraft failed, they fired 2 missiles at the Boeing 707. Sukhoi Su-15 NATO designation Flagon was developed in the 1950s in response to the US B-52 threat. It was born to replace the main Soviet interceptor fighter at that time, the Su-11 Fishpot-C. The Sukhoi Su-15 made its first flight in 1962 and entered service in 1965 with a total of more than 1,200 built. Like other national treasures, they were not exported. The Su-15 inherited many similarities with the early Su-9 and Su-11. The single-seat interceptor was 19.56 meters long, wingspan was 9.43 meters, height was 4.84 meters, empty weight was 10.76 tons, and the maximum takeoff weight was 17.9 tons. Powering the Su-15 were 2 Tumaski R-13F 300 afterburning turbojet engines with 40.21 kN of dry thrust H and 70 kN with afterburner. The Su-15 could reach a maximum speed of Mach 2.1, a range of 1,380 km, a combat range of 725 km, a service ceiling of 18,100 meters, and a rate of climb of 228 meters per second. As for weapons, the Su-15 was armed with 2 UPK-23 gun ports, with 2 23mm Gryazev Shipunov GSH-23L autocannons. It was equipped with 6 hardpoints, with a payload of up to 1.5 tons, including UB-16 rocket ports for S-5 rockets, K-8 air-to-air missiles, R-60 air-to-air missiles, and FAB-500 general-purpose bomb. After being put into service, the Su-15 proved to be an important component of the Soviet Air Defense Force. It was expected to work alongside the faster MiG-25 as a one-two punch against enemy bombers. The Su-15 was a high-flying and fast aircraft at the time, with an excellent climb rate, capable of reaching quickly to enemy threats. Its powerful radar directed the aircraft to the target by way of detailing with ground control centers, and missiles could engage the target once in range. The Su-15 never saw combat with other warplanes, but as a primarily air defense fighter during the Cold War, it was involved in many intercepts of aircraft, intruding into Soviet airspace. The Su-15's career quickly ended when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. The aircraft was removed from service by Russia in 1993. Only Ukraine continued to use them until 1996 and was replaced by the MiG-29 and the more advanced Su-27. My video about the Sukhoi Su-15 interceptor ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.